Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Silverfang Vengeance. So it's no longer a Twitch series, but here we go. Rules and goals for you all. And let's get going. So here's what I want to do this episode is work on the pirate bases. So I'm going to have Chief here crank out some beds as fast as he can, so that our caravan can travel in style. There we go. And come daylight, we'll be sending some of our people to go raid pirate bases. I'm very eager about this. The goals of this series, of course, is a wondrously impressive shrine to grief and no pirate bases left on the map. So this helps to serve that purpose, for sure. So the people I'm going to send to the pirate raids is going to be Jimmy, Leth, Wolf, Klein, and Yanshui, I think. Zelda wants in too, so I'm actually going to send 6. Alright, I no longer have any light leather or enough light leather to do it with light leather, so plain leather. Here we go. Where is plain leather? There it is. Chief. Let's get this one crafted up. Uninstalled. That does mean that we'll have definitely a lack of protection back home, but I will take that risk. Alright, so this is the 8 in the morning. Here we go. Jimmy and Zelda, Yanshui, Klein, 0, Wolf. No, not 0. Leth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. That is who I'm bringing. We will bring all of the meals here. We'll bring 1,200 pemmican. That should be enough. Some herbal meds. Some tea. A few luciferium in case we need it on the road, because we're away from home for a while. No beer. This will be a beer-free run. I need them to all keep clear heads. And then my secret weapons, which I have to scroll up for, which would be the animal pulsers. Choose route. We will hit this one first. Alright guys, well, best of luck to you. We're leaving a little bit of a skeleton crew back home, but that's okay. I have confidence in the skeleton crew's ability to prevail. So I'm leaving Day and Chief back home because Chief creates clothing and weapons and the like, and Day creates the art. And that helps push our goals further. Alright, there we go. They're roaming on the world map already. Now, the other thing I want to do is to sell off these slaves. So, Day is our best warden, but I'm going to send Artie and maybe Chief to go run the slaves, because we don't really need anything constructed at the moment. So Artie and Chief. I'm going to bring some of the dogs, just in case the slaves, you know, get out of hand. I can release the hounds. So we'll bring 300 kibble and the rest of the pemmican. And let's bring some leathers that we don't need. Light leather, pigskin, plain, fox. That looks good. And anything else that we don't really need at home. So The OK bows, the Thrumbo horn, the heart even. Some of these older clothes that are damaged and have seen better days. There's going to be a lot of this, huh? Gonna keep the plate armor. Yeah, let's keep selling off some of this damaged stuff. Old head dresses I don't really use anymore. Same with the war veils. And there we go. Choose a route for the caravan first. Alright, let's choose up here. And head on out. This will dramatically decrease the amount of food I'm required. Oh, bandit camp. For a doomsday launcher? And a bionic stomach? Yeah, this is something I'm gonna be tempted in doing once I clear out the pirate camps, for sure. Alright, so now our skeleton crew is becoming even more skeleton. So I'll definitely have to be careful about raids and the like. Alright. Slaves are moving now. Except for Grace, she's like 90 years old and really, really slow. Yikes, she's really, really slow. Alright, Zero. I'm gonna have you clean as a priority. And actually, forget a lot of these plant cuts. We'll need the wood eventually, but right now, we have a really nasty base. And the pets have not yet hauled the wood in, so... Well, we're still waiting on Grace. We should just carried her. Should have anesthetized her and just carried her down. She moves at a 0.77. Alright, there we go. They're off. Off to see the slaver. The wonderful slaver of... What are they called? The wonderful slaver of... Tolchar... Okay, no, never mind. Forget it. Thrumbo just self-tamed. How? Why? Cool. No complaints. Unrestricted. Alright, so no pets allowed. Wow. This was the one that we've been trying to tame for, like, the longest time. Has asthma and all. And, what I'm going to do is administer Luciferium. Because why not? Have a Lucy hopped up Thrumbo. Sounds good to me. Get rid of that asthma in the lungs and have quite the war pet. So what I'm going to do with you, Thrumbo, is put you into pet safety right now so that you're coming in and I can do the surgery. Or rather, administrate the drugs. Alright. And we'll be doing the drugs soon. Go Frenzy for 0. That works for me. Alright, let's go operate. Man, what a lucky break. Alright, so Luciferium addiction. And I'm going to have to monitor this. So, around September 9th, we're going to have to do some more, administer some more Luciferium. Alright, and let's go ahead and allow it to wander about the base. And eventually train it once we have our animal trainer back home. Okay, we are really close to being able to sell off the slaves and return home, which I'll feel safe, having a lot more people guarding the base, and then we are heading to the first pirate camp of 5. I'll also probably want to do this outpost, too. Wow, self-tamed Thrumbo. Guess you need a name. I'm gonna call you Wheezy for now, because you have asthma. But the Luciferium will clear up that asthma. Alright, so slaves. Hello, Gracie. selling for nothing. Yeah, no surprising. And then all the other 4. So that is a 2,700 yield. Now I can match that with all the other stuff I have to sell. Now, I do realize that they don't really have the wealth to be able to afford all the stuff I'm giving them, but this is about the amount of stuff I can sell them. So now I have to figure if they have... Okay, they have some gold I can buy. That's a good start. I'm going to keep some of the additional clothing that I was going to sell to be able to reduce the amount that I have to buy it for. So I'm sort of looking at the price of things here. So components, but I really don't need components. I could buy a Labrador. It's another male Labrador, but I don't really need that either. I could keep one of the slaves, I suppose. Now let's see if we can't settle up somehow without having to buy slaves. Well, they have a lot of joints that I could buy and then sell off to the other group. I mean, the rest could just be a gift, but we're already at max reputation, so that doesn't really benefit me either. Herbal meds. Oh, but I'm overweight, so let's keep one of the slaves. So now we're selling... Yeah, I think this is fine. Alright, there we go. So we kept the most expensive slave, and we can go back home, drop some off, and redeploy. Because we've got... maybe we even just walk on by, I don't know. Yeah, let's just keep walking over to the other place. Why stop? I might have to just get rid of that Thrumbo horn. No one seems to want it. Hey, Wheezy. No pets allowed. I know you are allowed in that kitchen, but not to just eat all my hay raw. Just pointing that out, buddy. Got a mad turkey? Okay. I was hoping it would pick a fight with Wheezy, but it didn't. At the moment, I don't even... Where is Day? Where is Zero? And Angel? Okay, I don't even really have anyone outside the base for it to fight. Just trying to go for Angel now. She is not very skilled at shooting, is she? Just go away. I really can't picture a turkey pecking through a steel door, like, in any reasonable amount of time or ability. There we go. It's Thanksgiving, guys. 4th of September. That's when we killed the chicken. Turkey, whatever it is. Cargo pods coming down of wolfskin. Sure, why not? $204 to a $240 goal. 3 out of the 8 pirate bases destroyed. That is currently the progress here. Alright, there's another grand sculpture. It is a good one. We're basically just going to fill this area with grand sculptures until we hit our goal. Seems kind of weird to do, but hey, I mean, well, how else are we going to do it, right? So Day, go make up another one. Alright, our raider should be there pretty soon. Luckily, there's a nice road system, and most of the bases are on the road. How many days do I have for this? 10 days? Okay. And then our slavers should be there shortly thereafter. I'm not going to bother with this item stash. Silver armor is really not that valuable to me. Another thing I could do with these psychoid leaves is to make drugs with them. I could make flake and yayo. Or actually, no, just yay flake, I think? Yes. Yayo requires Nuturamine. No, it just requires more. Okay. Yeah, maybe I make some yayo. I also have a bunch of these chairs. That's a masterwork stool. It's also getting a little bit colder because it's later in the season, so I might want to think about starting to put up campfires. I'll just put one each in the bedroom areas, but might expand that as it gets colder. Alright, so raid is going to be approaching any moment here. And we're going to generate the event. There we go. Attack has begun. So, let's take a look. We would like to go up into the nowhere corner here. And what I'm going to do is just activate an animal pulsar. And the concept behind this is the animals will absolutely wreck the defenders and not really me. So I'm going to stand here. Give me a nice line of sight on the animals. Oh, I did not realize I had a whole herd of stuff coming my way. That's going to be a little annoying. I won't flee from it, though. I'll just try to keep my brawlers from being over, or my brawlers intercepting, so that the... Well, that was a weird jump. There we go. It's not so bad. Yanshui got beat up a little bit, but nothing that's going to be permanent, I don't think. We have a wolf coming. Alright, at this point, let's go ahead and... Jimmy, you are going to self-tend. Yanshui, you are going to self-tend. Leth, you are also going to self-tend. No surprise there. Alright, and the rest of the shooters are going to step up a little bit. Now soon the pirate base is going to collapse. They're being overrun by wolves and all sorts of other animals. And then, if there aren't too many animals left, I can stick around and loot the pirate base. But given that it's my first pirate base and I have 2 more to go, I'm probably not going to stick around. What I will do is just let these guys get patched up, or patch themselves up. Alright, so Jimmy, you're done. Leth, you're done. Yanshui, you still have some patching to do. Alright, so she's done. Good. We're out. That's 1 pirate base down, and 2 more to go. Come on. Day, get inspired for art. Now, the goal of this series, of course, was the unbelievably impressive, or wondrously impressive shrine, or tomb, I guess it is. And then, additionally, we would want all the pirate bases destroyed. So I am about halfway for the pirate bases now. Here we are, ready to sell the last slave. So we made 800 here. We'll try to buy things that are worth a lot in order to lighten our load. Unfortunately, I don't have any gold. And I don't have enough weight to carry the remaining mass. Oof. Herbal for plasteel? I don't love that trade, but more meds is more meds, I guess. I really don't like that trade, though. And sell off my smoke leaf. Oh, this sucks. Carry weight sucks. Alright, fine. We'll do that, and we'll return home. And Artie's already sad wandering because he ate kibble. Didn't I have food here? I did, but I think all the prisoners ate it. Let's visit again. I'm going to buy some food. So that they don't have to sad wander. Alright, but they're all resting now. Trying to build up a nice stockpile. Oh, Luciferium just got healed. The bite scar that Leth had because of the Luciferium, it's now no longer a bite scar, which is fantastic. So congrats, Leth. You are healthier due to doing drugs. That's right, kids. Stay in school and do Luciferium. Wheezy, you really need to stop eating my, I might need a new zone for Wheezy. Because Wheezy is eating my pemmican, and Wheezy can just eat trees and stuff. So I'm going to keep Wheezy near the base so that he, she, I forget your gender, she is protected and can be housed quickly, but I want to keep her away from the base. The kibble here should just be kibble nut pemmican. And they have returned back here. So let's go ahead and... they don't have food? What kind of travels are you? You guys are the worst kind of travels. You have a pemmican. How does this pemmican not weigh me so much? I don't know. Whatever. Let's go ahead and now return home with all that pemmican. It was expensive, but Artie's already crazy, so I'm trying to just treat them nice. Alright, now let's make kibble with meat and hay. Okay, we have that set up. Zero, I didn't realize you were a cook. You aren't, actually. Alright, Wheezy, you need to be assigned to the Wheezy zone, don't you? Alright, they have arrived, and I'm going to waste no time and go attack. Actually, you know what? I'm going to attack this one, giving me more time to heal on the way there, and then hopefully not take as much damage. Alright, these bedrooms are now kind of toasty warm. Don't believe we have any hunters here. I'll have Zero hunt with his little SMG. Another thing I want to do is... I don't know why Psych IT was suspended. Let's work on that. Already revenge. Oh boy. He's just gonna... Oh wait, you know what I'm gonna do? So that he doesn't get absolutely annihilated, activate the shock lance on him. Actually, you know what? We're too far from the shock... Well, I will run to the shock lance to see if this is an option. But in truth, I think we're too far from the shock lance to be helpful. Because he's just gonna get beaten up real bad. He has prosthetic legs, so he's not exactly fast. Yeah. So shock lance didn't really work. Alright. Luckily, he's not bleeding. He's just in extreme pain. And these manhunted animals are not gonna do anything against our pets. Unfortunately for him, he just got back up. really bad timing. All right, Zero, what are you, up here? Have they paid attention to you yet? No, they have not. Angel's doing a pretty good job of killing them. So how many are manhunted? 4? And one of them is super bleeding. And the others are bleeding decently too, except for one. Because they keep walking in on Angel and trying to mess with her. Oh, they're attacking wolves now, are they? And they destroyed the tail of one. Alright, I'm obviously going to have to do something about that. Day was supposed to be the one that opens that door, but Angel was the first one through. I don't know why. Alright, Vasmoye, we're coming. Well, I guess we needed meat, but I did not envision that this is how we would obtain it. Oh, and the other elk just got knocked unconscious due to the bleeding. So, ha! Alright, map encounter. Good. I'm not having to fight 2 fights at once. You can keep it paused for just a moment. Once it generates. And, yeah. What animals? So we do have some animals that are pretty close to us. I am going to move up to this corner here, which looks less populated and more open. Man, this is a really cool map tile with the beach and all. Yep, there's plenty of dangerous wildlife on the map to absolutely annihilate these enemies, so that won't be an issue. Activating it up. And bye-bye, pirate base. I'm pretty sure I don't need to do very much here. We do have a grizzly bear coming our way. Alright, how are we doing over here? 0. You should be able to self-tend. Okay. Sorry, Grizzy. Obviously, the pirates are faring a lot worse than I am. And I would say there's enough animals on this tile that once the pirates are destroyed, I am getting out of here. Because these animals dramatically outnumber me. Alright, bye-bye. I didn't take any damage, so that's good. I'm able to go to Weasel City with no more injuries. And 0. Let's start to self-tend. Also, let's have a hospital room. Prisoner rescue request. Fugly wants to be rescued. That's cute. Fugly, we sold into slavery. As an FYI. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what we did to Fugly. Oh, you want to trade? Sure. What do you have? If you want to trade, you gotta have something. I guess I could give them my herbal meds, but no, I want to keep my herbal meds. No, forget it. I'm gonna move on. Alright, 0. Instead of resting, let's tend to the other injuries that we have at the base. Including your husband. Oh, he's moving. Good hunting, by the way. Wildlife, let's not hunt the other 2. Something tells me I just don't have it in me at the moment. Alright, animals. How'd Vasmoya fare? You got patched up or did not? Did not get patched up. 0. Go be a good doctor and tend to our husky friend, who has a docked tail at this point. the Artie and Chief are home. Cargo pods coming down for wake up. That's really cool. They're putting all their wonderful stuff away. No one needs any medical attention now, which is good. And we have another map encounter. So I'm going to have to find a secluded corner and do, yet again, the same tactic. Once it lets me. Actually, that's not a bad corner. Alright. I think Klein has... Nope, wasn't Klein. Here it is. So the boomalopes are coming my way, but a whole lot of gazelle are going straight to them. Alright, let's get ready for the boomalopes. And the rat. Oh, we have some ibex coming from the south, too. Yeah, there's a lot of incoming. At least it's raining. Jimmy is not looking so good. Whoa, he is losing body parts. Alright, Jimmy's down. Definitely a lot more animals coming in my way than before. Alright, pirate base is done. But I'm going to need to tend to Jimmy. Meaning that, oh, this is a little bit challenging. So, wildlife. Yeah, there's a lot of wildlife left, and I'm going to need to fight it off. Or something. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to chop some trees with Klein, because you're healthy. Oh, no, let's just carry and leave the area. That'll be easier. Just bail on this. Bye-bye, pirate base. You were explosive and messy, and I'm out of here. Alright, let's re-enter Steel Island, and that Doomsday Launcher will be nice against yet another pirate base. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to install this into the hospital. Artie, I think what I'm going to have you do is to make kibble. Oh, really? Kibble requires a lot of skill, huh? Well, Angel, I'm going to have you off of bed rest and making kibble. So there goes 3 pirate bases. Oh, Zelda just got infection. Infection out on the road should be okay. I think it will be tended to. It tends not to be a deadly or a, you know... We should be alright, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Alright, Artie, forget being a cook. You just inform me that you suck at it. Day, please get inspired sometime soon. I'd really like even better sculptures. So got some silver ones here that are kicking up the wealth a bit. A bunch, in fact. We have a bunch of silver that I could continue making silver sculptures in, but what I'm really hoping to do is to get an inspiration to allow it to be done more easily. Some hard snow. That means that I might need to kick up the amount of fireplaces I have around. I guess mostly around this entrance here. That is a really weird helplessness number 1VOHT. And it's apparently just art of corn on the cob. Odd, for sure. Alright, Angel, let's have you consume some nice meals. And cook some nice meals too. Keeping mood and morale up. And allow you to go to sleep because you're a night owl. Alright, Zelda. You got infected, right? Infection minor, 46 out of 25. Yeah, it's going to be fine. You're going to be just fine there, I think. Now, it's hard snow, but it's also 50 degrees, so I have no idea what that means. But what I am going to do is not to resow any of these crops, because it's probably too late in the season to really get a yield. Plus, I don't really need it. I have plenty of veg. Alright, I'm going to stock up on the kibble. Days back to art. Oh, some caribou meat is rotting before I'm able to kibbleize it. Our animal protection zone is full of kibble now. That's good. Wheezy will need luciferium soonish, I think. And I might have to administer it manually every time. I'm pretty sure that will be the case. Artie, you're gonna help clean. The base is covered in blood, and let's get it a little bit nicer. Now, as far as hunters go, I'm gonna remove hunt priorities for these guys because they are not hunters. Okay, there we go. Now we're finally getting this less awful. It was pretty deeply awful, that's for sure. Well, the kibble's looking good. We just need to haul it away. But we have a huge surplus of kibble, so that we shouldn't have any food shortages for the pets. Bulk goods trader coming in, visiting. That's pretty cool. Might be able to buy some gold or jade or other things like that that allow me to craft. And they're coming to me, which means Day doesn't have to go anywhere, which is awesome, because Day should just be creating art for our beautiful tomb. Alright, so they are stationed out here. Let's go trade. The rest of the group is 8 days of food, one and a quarter days away. Alright, guys. What do you got for me? What can I do for you? Bird skin, pig skin, plain leather, blue fur. And really any clothing that is damaged, that is not super high quality, like these plate armors. In fact, I'll get rid of the normal plate armor. Now I'm dramatically exceeding the amount of silver that they have, so I have to look at stuff to buy off of them as well. Psychic foil helmet. Sure, that's weird, but I'm good with weird. What else can I buy from you? You're selling helmets and flak jacket. Cool. I have no idea how you made one of those, but I'll take it. I'll buy your wood because I'm lazy and I don't want to cut down more trees. And herbal meds because I'm low. And then let's continue to sell clothing to them. Cowboy hats. We just have a lot of damaged clothing. And we've exceeded their... Okay. I'm being shorted by a little bit of money, but not enough for me to bother worrying about. And there we go. More stuff to haul. I didn't realize that my wood shortage was quite that low, so I'm going to queue up some more tree cuts, which Zero won't do because he's working at the farm. Another thing I could do is Psycho Tea, yeah. So let's raise tea above pemmican, and let's do until I have... How much tea do we want? 100? Because we could always make pemmican, but sometimes I just want tea. Warg is hunting Boo for food. Uh-oh, Boo. Go to Pavset room. The safe room. And Artie and Chief will respond in force. And of course, if this Warg goes manhunt, I'm right next to the bulk goods, so there should not be much of an issue in having backup. Oh, it's going to attack one of their farm animals, isn't it? Alright, Warg Revenge. Everybody hates you, Warg. Ta-da! Warg is dead. Or downed. Downed enough to not anymore be an issue. Perfect. Alright, these guys are one full day away. And that's about all the time I have for this episode, guys. So if you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, drop me a line. I hope you enjoyed this episode on YouTube, recording straight to YouTube rather than on Twitch. Maybe sometime in the future I can bring back series like this back to Twitch, but for now we'll have to live here. I'll catch you all later. Adios.